Hello Twitter, hello Kick, hello YouTube, and hello Twitch. What's up, guys? Welcome to Strat Chat. It's day one on all 5 channels. Hopefully everybody likes it here. Say hi. Make sure you poke your head in, comment every once in a while, come hang out. Hopefully we're going to build a nice community here. Everybody who's playing games, if you haven't checked it out, I'm going to post the probably the best post that we've ever contributed to Reddit right now. Let me put this in the chat. If you haven't checked it out before, we're going to see really quickly if this works. Can't messages to some channels. Okay, learn more. Cannot post. People can read in Facebook, but they can't reply. Facebook doesn't allow posting comments to groups. Okay. All right, well, we can handle it. At least the comments should go. Unless it just doesn't let me get anything in there. That would suck. If you can't post anything, hopefully people who are in can get inside. But let's go. Let's get some games going. So we're going over roaming. What does roaming mean? How to express your lead to the maximum effect. Last game, we thought we saw an opportunity to maybe gank Heimerdinger and Jin, but it's a really bad matchup, and it was a misread, honestly, by my part. It was a mistake. So what we were doing was just completely flexing on the Kayle, keeping her at low levels, making sure that every time that she was down flash, that we were going to go all in, and just, keeping an eyeball out for Nunu. At that point, though, by the time we got to that mid-game stage where I left, I was level 8, Kayle was 6. Probably could have just stayed there and crushed that lane so hard, and hopefully run the Jhin out of resources as far as like places to go to get any kind of effect. So I might have missed out on a chance to be even stronger, at least until I finished Stridebreaker. Maybe Stridebreaker also would have been a better first item to exacerbate that lead. Iron Spike Whip is really good with Conqueror and to be able to snowball that lane. Also, you get the move speed bonus, but the Hullbreaker gives you the move speed anyways. So I was very happy with extra move there. We could have gone maybe Black Cleaver, but Wit's End was definitely going to be good against their entire team. Might have even gone Force of Nature for the movement speed there because they had Kayle, Heimerdinger, Echo. Echo's not going to deal much damage to me unless he's all in. It's a really bad matchup for him. So yeah, maybe Force of Nature would have been best. Heimerdinger turrets just like instantly turn it on. So missed opportunity. All right, so Rel, probably just by far the best champion in the lane right now. Also has a wonderful kit for roaming. We tend to like it like this, so that the zombie ward gives us more effect over time. This is totally fine for the all-ins. Glacial Augment is just insanely easy to proc. If we had a team where I was the only tank, maybe sometimes I want to go Aftershock, especially if we need to win early. If it's a team that we get outscaled heavily, then Aftershock lets you dive turrets. But I don't think we're going to need to because we have really good tools for dealing damage under turrets anyways. And it looks like we're also going to have Ivern to help shield me up. So we're going to have a lot of good bonuses here. Nico is insanely powerful. They still don't, I believe as of this video. We'll see if there's a mid-patch that may have patched it in. They like to sneak in some stuff like this. It looks like it's not here. Yep, so Nico's still insane, still going to deal her ultimate without showing the effect, right? So when you camouflage yourself as one of the other units, you can channel your ultimate and no one can see anything until it's too late. So basically you get to channel, you count to 1, then you flash Proto Belt and you're in position and everyone's getting knocked up. Not much to be done about it. But we're keeping good distance. Hopefully we can make it so that there's a counter engage when they're coming in if we can get a good read on where Nico is. We do have a Riven, which means we're almost definitely going Exhaust. We want to save our carries from Riven blowing them up. That champion is very, very weak because once she goes in, she doesn't have a good way of getting out. So Exhaust is a fantastic tool there. Teemo should absolutely annihilate her anyways, but there's a chance that it's somewhere else. We could have like a mid or top. Malphite bottom would be really poor. My guess is that it's going to be Nico and Ezreal. And so we'll see about that. Which means that there's going to be lots of roaming opportunities. Kai'Sa, unfortunately, does want a certain amount of babysitting, but once she gets static shift, she can basically just Q and then auto the wave. Very important to do it in that order, by the way. Make sure that you're in range, you get the Qs on the back line, and then you can static shift, because until you get an AP item, you don't one-shot the wave. The other thing you can do is just buy yourself a Amp Tome, and then you're set. You can one-shot the wave from there. A lot of people go straight from Static Shiv into next item, whatever it is, Manamune, Navori Quick Blades. But if you just get that Amp Tome, then you start one-shotting the waves, and you just want to constantly keep ahead. At level 11, between Nashor's Tooth, if she goes Nashor's, I assume she will. Static Shiv, yeah, this guy's abusing the heck out of this. Crazy high win rate, this is fantastic. Averages 3.5 deaths in laning phase. That's a lot. Huh? Alright, so normally a mid lane player. Probably a skill checker, has a decent KDA, so probably they're the type that constantly goes for plays. Doesn't really have an eye for what is coming. That's going to be really important that we keep track of Poppy. And it's actually going to make my counter ganks much more valuable up in that lane. Alright, so we have a couple options. This is the worst one, but if you go, this is the path to take. You just want to keep eyeballs on this area. We'll get there first before they can make it through, so we're totally fine to go like this. They can bait this. Go, we're in. Alright, we got flash from the Malphite. That's really good for us. Alright, ready? They didn't drop a ward. Okay. Ambitious. Alright, I'm fine with that. So this goes from being a counter matchup for the Malphite to not so much. If it is indeed Malphite. It probably is. Hey, where are you going, Zed? That's fine. Alright, is it a mid lane Malphite? This build right here, highly dangerous for the Teemo. So probably going to be Scorch as well. Luckily they don't have Cheap Shot, but Cheap Shot, Scorch, and then Ultimate Hunter is the way that you just crush this lane as Malphite versus Teemo. Teemo does not have the best sustaining items, so it's going to be very difficult. I'm going to try to go pick up the wave aggro real quick so it can come back to us, punish them for the leash if they are indeed leashing. Alright, we did it at least a bit. We have 2 Nikos in bot lane. Wrong target, my friend. Definitely can't get hit if you're going to do that. This guy doesn't realize that we're in the minion wave. And I didn't realize that my potion was on the wrong button. So I'm just in trouble here. Okay. And this. Alright, inauspicious start. Hopefully they're going to be low enough on health that they actually need to kick back here. Now, how is this guy getting a potion running while he still has potion here? Bug? What is that? Alright, we did end up with Malphite here, Riven here. Riven's going to be a good Zed counter. Malphite counters the crud out of Teemo as well, so we got some problems. Potentially. We're going to let this bounce because they have the level advantage. Would be wonderful to try to freeze it. No, alright, she's making a huge mistake now. That is not how you get all your CS as a Kai'Sa there. Alright, here we go. We're in. Oh no, that's flash. Good, good, good. Get the maximum. Alright, we dive this. 100% we dive this. Gonna turn on champions only. Hey, I missed the dash. Don't take the aggro, please. Worth. Could have waited if we had done that better. I missed my cue. We could have done much, much better holding the wave. We could have absolutely put it to them in this position. That's unfortunate. Now, Ivern is very much overstaying here. This is a problem. That's actually a decent, like, little head fake. Make them think that maybe there's somebody else coming. Let's see if there's runes here or not. We do. 3 people bot. Kai'Sa just needs to temper the storm here, and she's good. We got some zombie wards. Thanks for the stats, Riven. That's actually really impactful now that we have good AP ratios. I want him to bait here. Because they won't have vision of me coming up over this way. So if Zed can bait, then we can actually get a really good play. Now this is a really good spot for Kai'Sa and Ezreal, right? So this is a winning position for her, but she just has to be careful of her 6. Oh, you're exhausted, my friend. This guy is too busy with the don't go that he just didn't see the window to go. Alright, we're going to continue to fight for this because they're overstaying. We've got the Teemo angle. Help, 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 help. Zed as well. Please come help. Come on, kite, Teemo. Thank you. There we go. We are so exceptionally strong here. Zed was playing like we were weak, but we were very, very strong. Right, I think I found the answer. Not a Zed player. Alright, so it's not a Zed player. It means that we have to play a little bit more cautiously and not go for those. But you see, like, the level disadvantage here? Like, Nico's level 3. We can absolutely make this happen as a Kai'Sa. We're done. Good. Alright, we're going to set up a slow push. And now Ezreal doesn't get to look at these waves. Now, does she want it back? She probably wants it back. 48 CS and that. She probably has Static Shiv done, actually. with 2 kills and an assist. So she's going to be huge. No, she doesn't have it. Oh, we should have stayed for more. Okay, gets the kill on the Malphite. So we're going to help hold this territory because Kai'Sa's just looking for a bounce and a static shiv. This guy doesn't want it. Okay, he doesn't realize I have a DMAT. So I'm going to hold, kind of scare the Riven a little bit. Now, if I can, I'd like to hold this wave. I'm not going to be able to do it. It's not worth the risk. I don't like this play by Ivern. We haven't finished the shop here. It is a little bit of an advantage. Oh, there we go. We're in. That's an R. Be careful not to get under turret, though. Alright, we push this, and then we're good. Kai'Sa can actually pick up this plate for herself. I'll hover. And then she can go get her static shiv. Gonna give her all the solo gold. It's very important that you don't soak this up as a support. I'm here to support. She can get all the gold, right? Now, if it's the difference between getting a plate and not getting a plate, then yeah, obviously we want to do it. Beautifully done. Okay, we got 2 plates on Kai'Sa. She's definitely got static shiv. Probably also has more. Teemo trying to hold down the fort. This is what we're talking about, maybe trying to get a fight up in here. So this guy, like we said, kind of a maniac, taking every single trade that he can, right? Just non-stop. Can we hold this for him? Probably not. I hold this side. Ivern should get this kill easily. You don't throw that. You just don't need to throw that. We'll give it to the Ivern. And we're going to help the Teemo push because that's what he loves to do. We check for D wards. Now, where is Poppy going to be coming from? Probably from here. So we'll get an eye on that. Diving opportunity potentially on this Malphite. Got you. Thanks for the leash, Riven. Alright, how's bot doing? Kai'Sa's dead. Problems. Okay, so I grab 1 AP. I trust to one-shot the wave. Alright, can we hold this? Just gonna hold this for the next wave. This is really big for the Zed. Zed gets a huge bonus, so it did cost us a bunch, so we're gonna have to be a little bit careful. Hey-ya. Can't miss those. You can die, though. Did you just die? You fucking just died. Okay. This guy is, not rehearsed in this matchup.
An enemy has been slain.
No, sir. Oh, I didn't get anything back on him. That's too bad. Alright, Kaisa. She did it. She picked it up. Beautiful. It's tech. Not everybody knows about it. Put the daisy in. Put the daisy in. Alright, we're happy here. Where do we want this ward? We want to catch the Poppy out. We want to take a peek at Poppy. Get some redundant vision. Maybe they catch this one, not the other one. Alright, we're going to shove this in. Make some room for ourselves. Get this ward down. Don't int. Do not fucking int, man. Yikes. Instincts are what? So loose. Just an int. Just an int. This guy's incapable of dealing damage. Okay, we got problems. Alright, Teemo will be very strong here. Ivern is not showing us anything to like. Also, he's Night Harvester instead of support items, which is super loose. We're going to have a tough time with that. So, that being said, we have to rely on Kaisa being extremely fed and Teemo being good at dealing damage. Unfortunately, this is what Teemo keeps on doing, and this is his MO. Thank you, Blitz. Now, he just likes to die. And they're like, he's not showing any knowledge of what's going on in the game. These shrooms need to be in more aggressive positions, not just sitting in your lane. Ivern should swing that fight fairly easily. Now I should be able to win this as well. Does Malphite have ult? I didn't see the ping from Teemo. He probably doesn't. He probably used it top, right? I missed him. I got distracted by a fake Poppy here, and then didn't realize that that would be a Nico. That is almost one shot. Good job. Good pop. Beautifully done. Deal some damage. Thank you. This guy's not microing his champion very well. That's okay. We got it. Oh boy. Alright, let's see. Super high damage. They are the engage. We're the... No. We'll have map control. We should have the engage opportunities. Riven, unfortunately, is decent on their champion. We can't go topside. This is a really bad build, unfortunately, as well. You don't want to stack both. If you're going to go burn, then you go burn and you go for spell damage. If you're going to go Gnasher's Tooth, then you go Riftmaker, but they don't pair well together. Chain CC, my friend. Can't touch this. No, they got me. Super speedy. Doesn't even have the blue thing yet. How did she catch me so fast? There you go. Go for Poppy. Go for Poppy, please. Wow, that's actually wonderful peel. Now, as Ivern, this guy keeps on reactivating his Q. That's a problem because it puts you right into melee range. You actually don't want to do that. You want to be using your auto attack to get in. Alright, so we've got heal. Physical, magic. Alright, we've got a decent mix. It's going to be Abyssal Mask second again. Now we can actually deal. We can actually kill Baron right here. I don't know that we'll get the team to do it, but we can do it. So the question is whether or not we do. Surprise is plenty prio. Trust. We need Teemo damage. We need this. Love the permanent uptime here. Good shielding by the Teemo as well. God, Ivern, you need to chill out, man. This guy does not know when too far is too far. We're going straight over here when we have absolutely no business going. We'll be so lucky if we get out of this alive. Oh, I missed it. I got jammed up. Didn't get my R off. If I get my R and Shurelia's, I ended up going with R, Control R, trying to activate my non-existent button over here. We're going to win this fight, though, because of the Duskblade, but it's going to require a lot of focus. Big shields from Ivern. Love it. Good job. That's a Teemo Shroom. This guy's dead. Don't die. That's okay. Alright, do we still have a Baron? Nope. But we can push lanes. I mean, we could have used Baron, but Zed and Ivern just inted the river, right? And so I know they don't think that they inted, but they inted. They went 2v5 into that space where we don't have any vision, any control, and you just can't do that.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Did we get the inner? All right, so we got a huge influx of gold here. That's going to count for something. That's actually going to count for a lot. When this ward dies, I should get the zombie ward trigger off of it. And thanks to changes, yeah, there we go. Thanks to changes to this champion, now she actually uses the AP really, really well. I'm locked up. And Teemo, don't give up. This is the lane that we should have everybody in. Everybody should be converging. Teemo's about to die here. Oh, so close. If only this were a real item. Alright, Zed pushing is totally fine. Because they're gonna be wondering how many of these things are actually warded. Malphite ult's down. We should not be giving them any kind of window here. Iron has no respect for what could be happening. And Zed's alive. Why did Zed stop pushing? We saw everybody. Okay. This is very good for us. Oh no! Aye! Hopefully that's enough. That should be enough. Beautifully done. We win this. Push, 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 push. Alright, so let's see. They have one major physical damage threat. Although Poppy's not dealing no damage, we could go Anathemas onto Riven. We could go Zeke's Convergence to deal extra damage for Kaisa. We could also just... Yeah, that might be best. It's probably Zeke's Convergence here. Although Thornmail's very nice. Ivern, they needed you to back them up. Stop going solo, please. Alright, is there any way that we can stop this? No. Obviously not. Give. Just gonna into the Riven. A Night Harvester. Sorry, I should probably be on here so you guys can see it, right? Nice little synergy between these items, actually. Alright, is there any prayer of holding this? Maybe. Especially using this fog. I was too slow. That was my fault using this. That was very, very stupid. I'm going to trip this shroom just because there's enough time for him to get more. Perfect. Oh, that's Ezreal? Oh, no. Yes. I die, and that's okay. Guys got moves on moves. Should start playing like we have a split pusher. Teemo shrooms in junctions and no commitments to anything. Because basically they've got 3 fatties coming out of the jungle at any moment. Malphite also has figured out that he's got the Abyssal Mask. This guy's taking the play again. It is a tough game. He waste. Yeah, we can try to set that up. Not making this play. Got one. They had to overcommit so tremendously hard, though. I didn't get my Zeke's down on anybody. But they overcommitted so far into our jungle that we won. Holla. They're recalling. Guys. If you're watching, please learn this. 40 seconds is more than enough time to take any lane from middle to end. 4 people dead. Malphite's alive. He has no ability to stop a push. He can't even go. He might be able to kill casters with an RE. Alright, he can't kill melees. He can't kill cannons. We have that. The game is completely over. Standing and looking at the dragon that is 55 seconds away from spawning and then pushing mid to get 1,000 gold. No inhibitors. Nothing. No. Okay, so I don't like your spot here. Alright, we get this bridge ward. We're going to hold this area, okay? Poppy's engaging. Big stuns. I still don't think I got Zeke's off. No, we didn't get anything. How did we not get any continuation damage here? You misclicked with the thing. Oh, so much damage. Daisy deals so much. Nice try. He missed a couple of attacks there. Let's see. Can we in for the wave? We can in for the engage, maybe? Kaisa can get in on this. They're not pushing for it. That's smart. Did they leave us any? Anytime you're doing this, by the way, use A click. Redundant wards in mid will be totally fine. We'll start setting up zombie wards and getting our network of vision here. This is just good for us. That's a flash. Should be a kill. Not quite. Oh, 1 HP. Oh, Timo. Nice, Kaisa. I still don't think I've gotten Zeke on anybody. I should maybe do that, right? Oh boy. Oh, nice. The guy ulted into nothing. That's no Riven for the biggest fight of the game here. Zed's splitting, so we hold this position. It's a big, big, big advantage, and Zed's going to end the game right here. We end. Alright, I don't want to die here. We just end. Zed's going for the all-in. He's not going to get it. He got it. Beautiful. What are you doing, Timo? We just end bottom, guys. Bottom, 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 bottom. They just dove versus nothing. Alright, so I have to come here. Try to protect this guy, which I won't be able to do. I'm jumping all over the place, lady. This game was won twice. Alright, here's what it is. We're still in an okay spot. Zed splitting will be fine. Teemo Shrooms are going to control the mid game. We've outscaled them tremendously, so we should be okay.
Your inhibitor is respawning soon.
Inhib is up, so they have no counterplay. They also have I mean, this is lazy. Don't do this. We actually want this to stack up, so I'm going to let my minions kind of build up on this. While we clear this, we're going to hold this wave. Then we can go for a fast push. Can't help with that. They have Hex Tech. Alright. Just stopping backs here. Zed died. We lose our split. It was a valiant effort. I don't mind the attempt. We just need to do it with Teemo alive still. There's a very consequential amount of damage coming here from the Shrooms that should be able to stop their pushes. Hey, no, Kaisa. Yep, not a smart play. This guy's dead to Shrooms though, or not.
Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Yeehaw! Okay, you win some, you lose some. Who's saying that? Zed. We won this game 3 times. They can watch the VOD if they want to see where. Excuse you. That's right, we did have to mute this guy. Ugh, unlucky. Man, support's tough roll sometimes. I mean, that game was won 3 times. 3. Nice, we're up to 90, doing well, 25,000 views, 80%, nice, 500 karma, we're doing good. 25 people sharing that post. Looks fantastic. Alright, we get top. What's up, guys? How are you doing? Oh, Kindred Ban? Rip. Kiana is exceptionally difficult. She did get a lot of bonuses to the jungle from her current path because the Pokemon give a lot of AoE damage. But swapping makes a lot of sense too. Unfortunately, Senna's favorite pairing is already gone. This is an okay match. No way. Jungle wanting 10th pick is ridiculous. Not a good sign. What can I say that doesn't trigger people into thinking like coach? Because it really truly does. People get really upset about it. It's just kind of like the people that are in your game aren't the people that are looking for stuff. Alright, so we have a Kench up in the top lane. Probably. It could be bot lane. In solo queue, you see more Kenches in top lane trying to just snowball up in top. But in pro, you're going to see it way more high yellow about protect the Jinx type conversations and compositions, right? You're going to have these two combining to keep Jinx into this hyper threat threshold. Now, we are definitely missing out on tanks. Alright, there we go. That answers it out. Cassante J. Okay. Probably mid and top. Now Jax is actually really good against all the champions that I play up in top lane. Do we go like this? How do we want to battle against Jax? We can go here. Alright, we're going to go for absolute crushing lane. Go anti-stun, anti-stun. We definitely need all the CC gauges against this guy. It might even be worth going for something like Quicksilver as well. We're going to have fights where they're engaging with CC, so last stand is going to be better, and we'll stick with this. Hey! I hate you, Blitz. Makes you soft. You get into bad habits. Yeah, I'm convinced from using Blitz that it's just no good. The camp timers is the best thing, but if you're really paying attention, then you should be able to beat that anyways. So let's just go ahead and end this. And we'll uninstall soon. Maybe the pregame. I mean, knowing about the pregame things, it does give you a little bit of information what's going to happen. Now, this is teleport and ignite, so this is definitely gankable. Kiana has trouble with her first clear. After that, she'll be okay. Bot lane, we have really good slow synergies, but if they know that they can just all in, then we're in a lot of trouble, right? So Ashe needs to go Q at level 1. Senna can go other things, but Tahm Kench is still going to win this all in. They're going to go ham. One of the things that's going to benefit us is lethal tempo versus fleet footwork. So if Ashe goes Q and we go ham onto the Jinx, then we can win that one. But that's the only way possible. Barring like just demonstrable misplays. Cassante is always going to have chip damage on us. We're going to go for good trades whenever we can. Level 1 is his biggest strength, so we're just going to try to pull the wave. Pull the wave and get it pushing towards us and get a little rebound action. The problem will be with Ivern invading. He'll have a green light to do that. So we might even just pull the wave and just leave.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Now I do have press the attack. Should give us some way of fighting back. We can go for auto W. Normally you want to just start like fighting for the wave and go Q if they're giving you any kind of window, but the risk is way too high with Ivern, right? So Ivern can just set a camp and then come gank. So because of that, I have to be very, very careful about the lane state level 1. We're just going to make sure that it goes backwards. Kiana should be starting Raptors. Hopefully she does. Unless she has, does she have the W? Right, she has the W, so red is fine. So we're just going to pull the wave, and then we're going to use W if we need to get into a fight where we can leave the spell open and watch out for Ivern. Get in the bush. This guy is going way too lazy, not realizing this is an Ivern in his face. Very high. Chances of getting invaded very, very, very high here. Alright, so we're going to pull the wave. There you go. You're dead. You deserve it, man. Sorry. Do you escape? That would be sick. If she escapes, that's absolutely wonderful. And you know what? I could actually push this wave, but we're denying CS right here. Now I can go try to zone. There we go. Alright, so we got out of lane phase already. And we have an HP advantage, and Kiana survived. This is beautiful. We're just going to do this. We're not going to take any minion that we don't need to. Somehow we ended up with the push again. How did we do that? I should have done that at the beginning. So I missed a window here. Now we're going to fight for level 3 and then try to fight the rest of it all in here. Alright, Cassandra, that's what you get for invading my Kiana, lady. I got your payback. No, sir. If he screws up and lets that wave back in, then we'd be great. Now, if we had teleport, that'd be even better. It looks like he's going to fight this entire wave. He's missing out on a huge opportunity to punish me big time. Now, we said we need Merc Treads this game. So we're going to go ahead and grab those. What else are we going to go for? We just need to be frontline. We need Black Cleaver to help our carries out. Everybody's AD. So it's got to be Black Cleaver first. Yeah, they've got double tank. Should be okay to go Black Cleaver. And they left the minion wave for us beautifully. Now I'm going to try to only get these last hits at the very last moment. Might mean that I miss some. It's okay to miss to preserve the freeze. Now we've lost it, but that's okay. Make sure that Jax isn't... Alright, there we go. Cannon die, beautiful. Now that we've got the wave stacked, we can go for a nice triple push.
An ally has been slain.
I think I need to flash this. No, we don't. You don't have his cooldowns up yet. And we get the speed boost here, and we're good. Ivern, you do not get to take my camps. Let's get a timer on this. Yeah, so he stole this. Ivern stole red. $10, $15 ETA. Unless Kiana's never actually been up here, and I'm apologizing for forgetting that that's the case. Now I can't actually take this fight because Ivern might be nearby. Wave also kind of sad, so we're just going to let it bounce. We're going to hit 6, and then we're going to go for all in. I should have waited for my timer to come up before going. That actually almost cost me. So you want to wait for your auto attack timer to come up before you make that flash, and then you want to go for the flash and then the auto. Alright, so let's see. Is it straight into this, or do we go like Black Cleaver? Do we go Bork into Black Cleaver? We're just going to go Black Cleaver. No, we're not. We're going to go for this. Alright, people are angry. Go, go. You're playing way too cautiously, Ash. Play like you have a teammate. There you go. That guy's dead. Solid play by the Zed. Ash did not do nearly enough in that position. Alright, so we've got a huge lead on this guy. It's going to be Black Cleaver. We actually overstepped here. Too many minions. It's on me. Trying to bait the all out there. This guy's doing me a big favor right here by bouncing this wave to me. Now maybe we can bait this here. Why do I still have timers up? I thought we closed Blitz. A little bit of a button mash. That's how we do. How are we going to get out of this? Can we find a way? Team's having a tough time. So this will be a key moment. I haven't gotten out of the lane, which is something which is okay. Like, I'm absolutely demolishing the guy. But he's going to start out scaling pretty soon. I'm fine with a trade like that. We're going to keep on looking for little bits like this. Very, very difficult to beat this guy. Grass procs, be damned. I'm just going to keep on trying to keep the lane on this side of the map. Hopefully get some trade windows. I don't want to give him the grasp trade back, though. Here's the Ivern. There we go. Got him. We can take this. I missed it. I missed it. I misclicked twice. Had 2 kills available to me, potentially. I need to do that better. Zed needs to be careful of his left side, although they're very low health. Looks like he's going for a Ravenous Rush, so he's going to have the farm advantage. But Jax is a problem here, it looks like. That's too bad. That was a big shutdown as well. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate you. Adam, I can't stay because I have to leave for work, but man, why don't you get on Twitch? We'd love to see you there besides a lot of LOL lovers on there. I'm going to watch your videos when I get back from work. Thanks, man. I'm on Twitch. I'm on all 5. I'm on Facebook, Twitch, Kick, YouTube, and Twitter. Problem with Twitch is that they're trying to monetize, and they seem to be tone deaf as to what the community actually wants, and so they're squeezing out lower level streamers are gonna have a really tough time. They're not even supported right now. All right, so here's our window. We're gonna glue this guy again. Get him stuck to the wave. We're going to play over here. Try to get a... shit. That's me talking and not paying attention to the warding situation. Could have come over.
Turret plating will fall soon.
Now, can we dive this guy? It's going to be tough because I can never really get a stun off against him. Oh, Jax is on the right. He got the kill. Nice. All right, so we get 1 more plate. That's beautiful. Might even be able to get 2. I don't want to trade back this one. Alright, it doesn't look like Zed wants to try, so we're going to go punish Cassante here. He's going to see us moving through. Nope, the timer's done. This is absolutely a kill here. He tried really hard. Did he get that plate? Yeah, he did. We're going to go for a double stacked wave, and then we're going to go and get our Blade of the Rune King, and then we'll start kicking this guy's butt. He's at a high level. If he goes Sunfire, that actually favors me. You know what? The fact that he's teleporting is totally fine with me. I actually want him to kill this turret. We'll get our Black Cleaver. Start working on Black Cleaver right after we pick this up. I should be looking here. Senna should be looking here as well. Yikes! Oh my gosh, Cassante, you're so special. That's on me. I need to be better about recognizing that. I was tilting too hard watching the Senna play. All in, all in, all in, all in. You. I can't say anything because these guys were spam pinging each other before. This and this are down.
An enemy has been slain. An ally has been slain.
It's good.
Down.
Nice. Nice, clean, fast combos. Let's go, you. Did she miss out on these? No, they're there. Probably just typing again. I don't know.
An ally has been slain.
Guy deals an insane amount of damage. Zed is kind of screwed. Maybe we get a dive off in bot. Probably not after this. Alright, so they're going there, which means that we get to go for this. Mid turret.
Enemy killing spree. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Where's our angle here? That ain't it. That was not it. Not good. Sure, let's get out. You guys want to get out? They've been spam pinging each other for a while. Why is bot lane 0 and 8? Oh my gosh, so close. Too soon, my man. Awkward team comp. Bot lane did not take advantage. Gotta do better. Alright, that's going to be it for me for League. We can go over this game if you guys want. I just can't, I don't know. I forget who it was. I wish I could, but not looking hot. Let's take a look at level 1. So what we're talking about is with Ashe and Senna. If Ashe goes Q, which most Ashes don't know, all right, and this one's not alone, we'll see. I actually don't know what she went, but we're going to see how often people go this build first. So everybody's W first. No one goes Q first. Q is for all ins, you just win. She is the highest damage champion in the game. Now, her win rate is exceptionally high, so everyone's going to keep on defaulting to this and just go kind of safe. But a lot of pros know that you can just play the lane super, super aggressively, and right now, the Q is at a stage where you should just be winning these fights. So we played 5 games in a row of Ashe. Before the last set of buffs, we won all 5. We got first blood in all 5 games. So just as a testament to what you can do in these situations. Now, reaching out for a ward, this is whatever. This ward's not going to do that much. We also have to be careful. We saw that Kiana here was not paying attention to the fact that Ivern could do much more, but we're not going to be looking at that. We're going to be looking at this. 0 spells leveled is a good sign. What does Senna have? Senna has her Q, makes sense. So Kiana not thinking about the fact that this is Ivern, right? Now, this was actually Jax and Cassante that went. And this was largely why I had such a big lead here. We went 3-0, was because they didn't give us that. Now, right here, this is a big mistake. Now, Senna is AFK, late warding, and missing out on Senna. You can't do anything. Okay, so we saw enough. Senna shipped it. Senna shipped it level 1. Makes sense that she's 0-5, because then you need to play that lane aggressively. You need to get an HP lead against Tom Kench and start stacking. And missing out on level 2 means that they're going to get boned the whole lane, and that's exactly what happened. Alright, we can get some games of Hearthstone in. So that's just like a fundamental difference when you're playing in bot lane. It's so important to fight for experience early, and that like going back to late ward like that, it just doesn't accomplish what you want it to accomplish. So chances are a person's filled. If they're not, then they should definitely stick around, sign up, and we can keep on talking about what support needs to do at those early levels. All right, what should we play? We'll go Enrage Warrior. I don't know if the plugin's still on the Twitch stream. If you guys want to see what's going on with the deck, let me plug this on, which should allow you to hover over. But basically, it's the deck deals damage to itself. All the creatures either get effects from taking extra damage or whatever it is. We have Thorbalor that can wake up. This is probably the best card in the deck, so we're okay keeping it, but we need to get other. We're trying to find Anima Extractor whenever we can. If we have Extractor, it's whenever a friendly minion takes damage, give a random minion in your hand. You try to buff this up or one of the 3 legendaries here. Any of these champions will get those extra buffs, and then they become very, very, very strong. But since we don't have the Extractor, we don't keep the Toad. Okay, so we have one source of fire damage. Put this in place. Sometimes it's okay to keep this in your hand to get buffed up, but we've got other things. No rush to play Sun Fury Champion, just becomes a target for them to kill. It is a very slow start that we have. Hopefully they don't have the just straight up kill this guy. If they do, then that's too bad. Ideally, right here, the best thing we could draw is Embers of Strength. It's a fire spell that makes 2 1/2s. We'd play Sun Fury Champion. When we play our fire spell, then we would be able to proc that. We'd be able to proc the extra fire damage. It would hit 5 different creatures, which would give my Thorbalor +5/+5, which would be exceptional. Now, let's see. If I go and hit here, then that would turn this on. But let's see. Now, they have a 6-cost 3/6 that deals splash damage, so I'm going to go ahead and move things over to this side of the map. Restoring 6 health. This is way too expensive. We might be able to get this off. Deal 2 damage to all other minions. If he's playing the Weenie deck, then this has an effect, and he might be. But Prince Renathal usually means he's playing the red blood control deck. So I probably just want the best bundle of stats. Primordial Drake is kind of hilarious in this composition, though. Alright, they do run deal 3 damage. They also run deal 6 damage with lifesteal. I'm going to do it. Let's start stacking up. Perfect. That's the best target for it. We're going to play this, and then later we have the ability to play these 2. If we get to untap, we get to play both of these and just deal 1 damage to all creatures. It'll be insanely strong to get these guys absolutely huge. Oh, wow. Okay. So we can play this and this. We can deal damage here. We can basically not clear the board, but
True strength rises from the ashes.
Stay back!
So this is one of those legendaries we were talking about. This gets insanely good when you give it extra stats. So it's going to be huge, but check out these guys, 7/7 and 8/10. They do have single target removal, just destroy target creature. So we could run into some headaches with that. He's definitely going to want to kill Anima Extractor, but it's already done its job. We also have damage done to our creatures, so this will be really good. Do we just play this? 9/11 seems pretty good. Now we're going to look to try to deal damage. We might pick up Chorus Rift. We're going to get Imbued Axe. Destroy. Yeah, there we go. That's what we're talking about. Asphyxiate. And it means that he took 3 damage. No, this is the one that didn't deal 3 damage. But this is going to make a 3/3. Huh. Alright, so we've got a lot of good options here, actually. I'm going to try to use this before I use the Imbued Axe. Next turn we have access to Remornia. It's going to hit, attack, and a hit, so we should be able to make it a 3-for-1. Heart Strike, okay. Dead for the moment, not a big deal. Is there a better time to play this? Probably not. We need to get the weapon out of our hands so we can start playing the other one. And we're going to protect it by killing this thing as well. Which means it's going to stay here as a weapon. Next turn we'll be able to attack. Maybe get another 2-for-1 out of it. There's the patchwork. Luckily it's only hitting this. And we have enough to kill it. Ooh, that's fascinating. Alright, so if we kill this, we just get to put it into play. Now we're leaving it in play, which could be a problem. He might have Destroy All Creatures. And for that reason, I'm tempted to not go double Bridge Rift. I'm tempted to go double Chorus Rift to get more guys in my hand. He's also already played his Patchwork, so it's very difficult for him to fight that. And since we already have so many creatures in play, that seems better. This is exactly the target that we wanted to hit. That's perfect. Oh, beautiful. 2 wonderful targets. So basically any of our 1-drops that we draw will just be able to turn into 7/8s. This will be a 6/10, and with all of our damaged units, which we should have at least 2 from here on out, they're going to be getting buffed by Imbued Axe, and then Decimator Olgra is going to go crazy as well. Take control? That's really bad for me. I don't think they ran enough creatures yet. Okay. Mm-hmm. So if we buff this guy, then we kill here. We can use that to kill here. This is 4 damage. And we could just hit here. I'm going to make it so all my taunt guys are lethal. And we just hope that he doesn't have board wipe. Even if he has board wipe, we'll have Decimator Olgra. Yep, there's board wipe. Sanguine Depths, okay. Now we're threatening lethal. Now the question is whether or not I should play this. If I do, then I basically don't get any chances to get my Rifts off again. I don't think there's a good reason to play it. Next turn, no matter what we draw, we'll be able to play it unless it's Chorus Rift into Commander, but that's already something we can't do. Light of the Phoenix, we have one, probably just one, 4 into 5, yeah. There's no reason to play it. Deal 3 damage to your hero. We're getting close. Oh, the taunt. This is really tough for me. Now, this is kind of interesting that he's trying to run this out. Getting it down to 1 HP, like, that's fine, I suppose. Alright, Embers of Strength will wake up the Thorbalor. So we go here. Then we're going to go ping and ping. Make sure to separate our guys. You want to make sure to get hit first, so if we do end up with healing effects, we stay damaged to be able to proc Light of the Phoenix and things like this. School teacher, hopefully he's just digging for answers. This deck is very, very good at finding answers. It's got 3 different search effects. All of them can get... All of them can find other answers. It doesn't look like he has them, though, because he's going for double draw here. He could have another Corpse Explosion. Cost 5. But he only has 3. Let's see. This would have to run in. That would give him 4. Yeah, it wouldn't be quite enough. Okay. Death Strike keeps him alive. Barely. You're not dead. My friend, you're at 8. My guy's 6 and my location doesn't do it. Alright. Anyways, we got that one. Alright, that's going to be it for me. I'm going to go pick up the kiddos. Thanks for hanging out, guys. I appreciate everybody. And welcome to the multi-stream, man. We got all of them going. We got Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, Kick, and best of all, YouTube. So check them out. We'll be bouncing around. Latest YouTube videos are up. The last content was phenomenal. I super hope that you guys get a chance to check it out, especially if you know somebody that tilts. All right, so we've got the answers for how to channel. We'll get the next one out, which will be positivity and optimization, right? So not just controlling your emotions under stress, but what the next level is. So make sure to check that out. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.